Welcome everybody to Deering High School here of the Deering Rams. It's the second of a back-to-back. It's between the Cheverus Stags and your Deering Rams. And it should be a great one here in the boys matchup.
Yeah, we saw these two teams early in the season, and that was quite the battle in that small gym over there at Cheverus.
Yeah, it was the first game of the season. That game ended in overtime. It was a final score of 66-60. It was a back and forth game in the first half, but the third quarter brought troubles for Deering. They held a 9-point lead going into halftime, and after the third quarter, Cheverus held a 1-point lead. Deering ended up tying it to force overtime. They had a chance at a last-second shot to win the game. They missed it, and Cheverus ended up winning overtime 10-4 for the first matchup.
Yeah, and it's always scary when you go into overtime because there's not a lot of time on the clock. And once you get more than 2 possessions behind, it's very difficult with no shot clock here in high school ball. If you don't control the ball in overtime, it could be all over, and it was for Deering.
For Cheverus, they have a 10-2 record, good for the number 2 seed in Class AA North. They have been very consistent so far this season. They hold a 5-1 record in the first third of the season, a 5-1 record in the second third of the season, looking to continue the great season that they've had here at Deering.
Yeah, and Cheverus has always had a really good team. And so it's just all around difficult to beat a consistent team consistently.
And looking at Cheverus's last game, it was against Oxford Hills. Cheverus held a 4-point lead at halftime, but a strong third quarter saw Cheverus grow that lead to 21. They won the quarter by 17 points. And if you look at the third quarter against these two teams, that was Deering's downfall in the first matchup between these two teams. Deering, on the other hand, has a record of 5-8. They are the number 6 seed in Class AA South. They started off the season 2-4 in their last game. 2 games, they've had a rough go at it with the pressure the teams have put on them. But in their last one against South Portland, they lost 66-60. And for Deering, once again, their third quarter was their worst in their last game. Deering held a 7-point lead at halftime, 35-28. But after the third quarter, South Portland gained a 5-point lead.
Yeah, you can't take your foot off the gas at all. You need to play consistently. And it really is amazing that if you can play a consistent game and just keep it within a few points either way after each quarter, you're probably going to win. But if you allow yourself to give up a quarter in any game, you're in trouble.
And Deering's had a tough go when teams ramp up the pressure. Deering has had a lot of turnovers. They've had a lot of missed baskets. Until you work through some of that pressure and learn how to play through it, teams are going to know that, and they're going to play off your weak points.
Yeah, so we'll see what they're going to do here. Should be a really good game.
And so we'll see if the Stags can make it 3 in a row, or if Deering can get back into the win column. But it's Stags versus Rams here at Deering High School, and we'll be back for player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Deering High School today's boys varsity match. The Deering High School Rams would like to welcome our opponents to the Stags at Cheverus High School. Our ticket starting line is from the New York Number 1, from Paul Taylor. Number 2, Sam Ray. Number 3, Tina Bernardo. Number 4, Leo McNabb. Number 21, James Fitzpatrick. Staff coached by Ricky Jackson. Now the starting line for New York. Deering High School Rams. Senior guard number 5, Vivian Lador. Junior forward number 10, Ridwan Mohammed. Senior guard number 11, Evan Lagasse. Junior forward number 13, Corbin Carter. And number 21, junior forward, Keaton Cleveland. Deering started by Tom Wayne, assisted by Scott Stoll, Sean Lagasse, Tim Miller, and T.Y.
And here we go for tip-off. Fitzpatrick and Cleveland in the center circle. Deering wins the tip.
Well, that's a good start right there.
Mohammed into Burke, and Burke gets the layup.
Oh, nice professional move.
Playlum, Ganjay, Playlum, cross court, and it's McNabb. Playlum back to McNabb.
Good defense right here by Deering.
McNabb for 3. Gets that one to go.
That's how you break that one.
It's a 3 on the other end.
Well, it's a good hustle on your own missed shot.
Lagasse getting it to Cleveland. It's taken away. Playlum going coast to coast and getting that one to go. So an early 2-point lead is now evaporated for Deering. It's 5-2 Cheverus. Lagasse driving in and getting fouled. It's Leo McNabb committing the foul. It's his first, team's first. It's a shooting foul. Evan Lagasse at the line. And getting both. So it's back to a 1-point lead for Cheverus. Playlum It's and a foul. It's Corbin Burke with his first. Team's first. McNabb in the corner, and that hit off the backboard. Rebounded by Cleveland. Cleveland handing it off, but it's McNabb taking it away and dunking it on the other end.
Well, doesn't get any easier than that. And it looks good at the same time.
Screen and a great pick and roll between Cleveland and Latour.
Yeah, great professional move.
And that three hits off the front of the rim for Ziamana.
Into the lineup for Cheverus. Number 10, AJ Latour.
Lagasse swung over to Latour. Latour steps back. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by AJ Latour. And a great up and down block by Tavian Latour.
Yeah, going straight up and not getting the foul call. That was beautiful.
Cleveland will drive in, and it's a blocking foul.
Ooh.
And the basket counts. So Tayshaun Cleveland has a chance for the three-point play. AJ Latour.
And I have to tell you, there was a few looks here in the crowd that were a little surprised that that was not a play of controls foul.
AJ Latour committing his first. Team second. And three-point play for Cleveland is good. Up to 5 points for Tayshaun Cleveland.
Well, and Darren now has the lead, 9-7.
Largest lead for either team is 5. McNabb with a and AJ Latour faking the shot. Yeah, it's going to be a shooting foul.
I'm just glad no one got hurt on that. That could have been painful.
Corbin Burke with his second foul. And AJ Latour hitting both. Tavian Latour getting it to Lagasse. And a great basket for Tayshawn Cleveland. A tic-tac-toe passing, getting it to Cleveland.
And we've seen that a couple times. That's been a nice, sweet move.
And it's a turnover, getting it up to Jamal, and gets that one to go.
Nice transition.
McNabb with the Euro step, getting it to A.J. Latour, and Justin Jamal tips it to Lagasse. That's rebounded by Cleveland and put in.
Well, this Deering team has definitely stepped it up.
And Deering's defense has held this Cheverus offense in check so far. But this is how the first game of these two teams started. And it's out of bounds off of Fitzpatrick. We'll see if Deering's defense can continue this aggression throughout the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the tough part.
Jamal will float it up. Can't get that one to go. And it's out of bounds on Deering. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Deering leading things 15-9. And a great pass. It's McNabb in the corner, hits off the front of the rim. Yanga with a strong rebound. Lagasse. Tavian Latour picking the dribble up, needing to get rid of it. Butera. And Jamal getting the loose ball. It's Zayamana tipping it out. Tor thought about the three. Butera baseline drive, but too close to the line and steps out. McNabb. Maganje. Fitzpatrick getting that one to go. .53 seconds on the clock. See what Deering runs. A great pass and couldn't get that one to go.
Jeez. I think sometimes when you got a nice easy layup.
And Fitzpatrick getting the last two baskets, cutting the lead down to 2. Butera putting it up. And that one couldn't go. 16 seconds. Yanga flying in there to get in the way of the pass. 5 seconds. It's a long 2. And it's a foul on Tavian Latour. It's his first. Team's third. 2 seconds on the clock. It's quickly inbound. And that ends the first quarter. Not sure if they knew there was 2 seconds on the clock, but they dribbled it out, not able to get a last second shot. And so as things stand after 1, it's Deering 15, Cheverus 13. And here we go for the start of the second quarter. Cheverus will start with the ball. And trying to get it to Fitzpatrick. Couldn't quite handle the pass, giving Deering the ball.
Yeah, a lot of bodies in the way, so that pass had to be high, but just too high.
Cleveland, and it's an errant pass and a foul on the other end by Corbin Burke. That's his third.
Yeah, that's really too bad. I mean, what do you do? Nice, easy layup, or you take the foul? It's real early in this game to have 3.
And Nikola Plalum at the line.
I mean, you got to figure if he hits both free throws, you might as well have given him the 2-point layup and not take the foul.
And missing the second one. Jamal bringing it up the floor. Jamal. Get it to Cleveland. It was Fitzpatrick taking it away. Fitzpatrick, McNabb, and that's a foul on the 3-point shot.
Ooh.
Ridwan Mohammed with his first, team's second. Leo McNabb will be at the line shooting 3. And hitting all 3. Now a 2-point lead for Cheverus. Mohammed to Cleveland. And a player-controlled foul on Tayshaun Cleveland.
Well, Darren's got to be careful here. This second quarter's not starting off the best way between fouls and not scoring.
And that's a player-controlled foul on the other side on Jamison Fitzpatrick. It's his first, only the team's first. And not sure.
It's almost like his knee locked up.
So Moga Yanga having to be taken out. Audie getting it to Tavian Latour, picking up the dribble. Jamal, and getting caught in the air. And a great passing. It's Reganje with the basket.
I mean, the ball movement on that one was pretty spectacular.
Latour with the fake. Latour across court. Jamal floats it up, in and out. Cleveland with the rebound. And last touched by Cheverus. Five minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Cheverus holds a 4-point lead, 19-15. Cleveland can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Goodman. Reganje. McNabb fakes the three, drives in, and gets his own rebound and puts it in.
Wow. Albert Household.
Jamal ends giving it to Lagasse. Lagasse back to Jamal. Cleveland for three. That one's no good. Jamal with the rebound and out of bounds on Cheverus. Latour. Tavian Latour trying to get it to.
Oh.
And saving it. Fitzpatrick will get an easy dunk at the other end.
What do we got? Is that a delay a game?
It is a delay of game warning.
We got a timeout. I think we got a timeout.
It's a timeout for Deering with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the first half. It's Cheverus 23, Deering 15. And we're back. Deering needing to settle things down.
Yeah, I mean, they're having a tough second quarter.
And this is what I was talking about. Teams putting pressure on the Deering offense and not able to get anything to go so far in the second quarter. And It's a foul on Jamison Fitzpatrick. His second, team second. Tayshawn Cleveland at the line. And in and out. And that one's good, so 1 of 2. Tayshawn Cleveland up to 10 points. And a great find for Ganjay.
Can't give away easy points.
It's a 3 for Muhammad. That's their first field goal of the second quarter. Cross court, Playlum. And that one's good for Leo McNabb. Lagasse, Patera, Latour, Muhammad, Deering needing to get something going, down by 8. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. Lagasse, and that one's good. McNabb, Playlum, and it's a foul on the floor. It's Michelle Butera. It's his first, team's fourth. Playlum in the corner, it's short. And that one rebounded and put back in by Ziamana. And it's a timeout with 1 minute and 37 seconds left to go in the first half. It's Cheverus 29, Deering 21. And we're back. Deering needing to get something going here at the end of the first half. Muhammad for 3. Can't get that one to go. Playlum flies in for the rebound. Up to McNabb. Ziamana. And kicks it away. Quickly up to Lagasse. 53 seconds on the clock. Playlum. It's
what a
McNabb.
save.
And it's a shooting foul on Michelle Butera. It's his second. 40 seconds on the clock. Leo McNabb on the line. That one rolls out. And second one is good for Leo McNabb. Butera, wing, Cleveland, and that one's good. Tayshawn Cleveland has a chance for the three-point play.
Well, and Darren now starting to accumulate some points here late in the second quarter.
That's that one to go. The foul was on Aaron Goodman. That was his first. 20 seconds on the clock. It is 30-26 Cheverus. Seven seconds. McNabb puts it up and can't get that one to go. And so horn will sound for the end of the second quarter. As things stand, it is 30-26.
Yeah, I mean, Darren definitely finished that second quarter with a good amount of baskets and just what they needed, because there was potential for this game to get away from them. And, you know, Cheverus got a couple of nice, easy baskets there, and but Darren didn't give up, and they hustled back in.
Yeah, and Cheverus had a 9-point lead at one point in the first half. Deering cutting it to a 4-point lead for Cheverus. Deering at one point had a 6-point lead, which evaporated quickly in the second quarter. I mean, for Deering, it's about getting back to what gave you that 6-point lead, and they did at the end of that second quarter.
Well, and you just have to hope that this is the quarter where, you know, they seem to have one quarter per game where it's a little difficult. So you have to hope that this is the quarter, they get it out of the way, and the second half, they could just tear it up a little.
Yeah, and looking at the box score so far, leading with 13 for Deering is Tayshawn Cleveland. Evan Lagasse has 6. Rudwan Mohammed has 3. And Justin Jamal and Corbin Burke both have 2. On the other side of the floor, Leo McNabb leads things for Cheverus with 13 points. It is Jamison Fitzpatrick with 6. Shemai Roganje with 4, Nikola Plalum with 3, Sammy Ziamana with 2, and AJ Lachor with 2. So, number of players on the score sheet, but Cheverus with just 4 more points in the first half, and they'll take their 30-26 lead going into the second half. And so we'll see if Deering can continue playing their zone defense, frustrating the Cheverus team, or if Cheverus can get those quick tic-tac-toe passes to get through that, forcing Deering to play a different way.
And they were definitely playing tic-tac-toe a lot in that second quarter.
And we'll be back for second half action. Here we go for the start of the second half. Deering will start with the ball. And Cleveland couldn't get that one to go.
Well, at least they kept the ball.
Last touch by Cheverus. Inbound to Lagasse. Lagasse will drive in Too hard off the backboard. LaChore. Cleveland saving it. Playlum gets the loose ball.
Ooh, almost traveled.
Puts it on the floor. Zayamana in and out. Burke getting the rebound. And Deering will slow things down. Cleveland handing it off to Lagasse and drains it.
Whoa.
Down to a 1-point lead for Cheverus early on in the third quarter. And mishandling it.
Whoa.
Picked up by Deering, quickly up to Muhammad, and that one's blocked by Raganje. Playlum. Ziamana back to Playlum. Cleveland putting it up and getting the basket.
Whoa.
So that's on Jamison Fitzpatrick. That's his third. Tayshaun Cleveland now up to 15 points.
Boy, that was a beautiful move.
And I have to say that this game has been officiated differently than the first one. The first game, they allowed the players to play a little bit tougher. And so far in this game, I think there's been more foul calls than the entire game of the last one.
And that foul was kind of, you know, to your point, not much of a foul. It is a foul, not much of a foul for how big this game is.
And it's last touched by Deering. Great defense by Ridwan Mohammed.
And I have to say, I think they turned the air conditioner on in here. It is getting cold.
Fitzpatrick momentarily loses the ball. It's cross court. Two Cheverus players there, and a great cut, but it's a missed basket. Fitzpatrick. And that's on Corbin Burke.
Ooh, number 4. And we got a long way to go.
And Jamison Fitzpatrick at the line. In and out on the first one. Things tied up at 32 with 5 minutes and 1 second on the clock, pending one free throw. Getting the second. Lagasse. Muhammad for a long three, drains it. cross court to Latour. And backcourt violation on Cheverus.
Well, there you
Latour's
go.
pass to Zayamana. Just a little offline. Tough for him to handle the pass.
Well, that defense is definitely, this is how they started the game off. And now they're back at it again. Deering is. If they can just continue that on and get a basket, now.
Leo McNabb with the steal and gets it on the other end.
Yeah. You can't be giving away those easy points.
And another steal.
Wow.
Zayamana. So Cheverus takes a 2-point lead on 2 careless giveaways and another one. And Tavian Latour will go to the line, shoot for 2. Nicola Plalum with his first, team's second.
Well, a chance to get 2 of those points back here.
And Cleveland getting the rebound, and Tayshawn Cleveland will go to the line for 2. Nicola Plalum with his second. And getting the friendly roll on the first one. And getting both. So Deering now has the lead again, 38-37 in this back and forth game. Tavian Latour tipping the pass, and Cheverus is going to call a timeout with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's Deering 38, Cheverus 37. And we're back. It's inbound to AJ Latour. Zayamana. McNabb in the corner. That's good.
Wow.
Cheverus taking a 2-point lead. And it's a timeout taken by Deering with 3 minutes and 1 second on the clock. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back. And we're back. We'll see what Deering called in their timeout.
Well, and the thing is Cheverus was arguing that Deering never had total control of the ball to even get the timeout, but they were given it.
Tor getting it to Cleveland, and it's a tie-up possession arrow with Cheverus. McNabb will drive in. And we'll get to the line. Tayshawn Cleveland being called for his second. Team's third. And Leo McNabb hits both, giving Cheverus a 4-point lead. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. It's 42-38. Lagasse for three, drains it.
Wow. They've had a couple of long three-pointers. Nothing but net. And that's exactly, I guess, what you need. Oh.
And Evan Lagasse with his second, team's fourth.
I mean, yeah, that's a foul, but, you know, you're right. They are calling this very tight.
A great pass to Jamison Fitzpatrick. (44-41). And that's tipped right to Leo McNabb. And that's going to be the fifth team foul. Tavian Latour with his second.
Geez, now with 5 fouls on the Daring team, it could be a long third quarter. Or a long rest of this third quarter.
Hitting both. Lead up to 5 now. And that's on Jamison Fitzpatrick. It's his fourth.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So he's going to have to come out of the game. A great find, but mishandled the pass. Cleveland going up and gets fouled. And getting both.
Much needed.
3-point lead for Cheverus. Minute left to go in the third quarter, 46-43. And Cheverus saves it. Playlum for three. That one's good.
Oh,
back up
hurts.
to 6 points. Lagasse for three. That one's good.
Oh, man.
29 seconds on the clock. Cleveland getting the pass quickly. Cleveland, couldn't get that to go and commits the foul.
Oh, man.
Had a chance to cut it to 1. And Nikola Plalem will be at the line shooting 2. So potential 4-point swing. And missing both. Audi with the rebound. Got to go quick. 7 seconds. A 3 at the buzzer is not a good one for Tavian Lachor. But Deering winning the third quarter by 1 point, cutting the lead to 3. And so Deering having a 3-point deficit that they need to overcome here in the fourth quarter. So after 3 quarters complete, it's Cheverus 49, Deering 46. And we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Lagasse and out of bounds on Cheverus. And that's a foul on Leo McNabb. It's his third, team's first. Lagasse getting it to Muhammad. And Cleveland trying to get it to the cutting Burke.
Would have been nice if he connected, but just got away from him.
McNabb in the corner. That's in and out. And it fell right to Plalem.
Right place at the right time. Couldn't have made it any easier than that.
Lagasse. It's a 3. And it's not saved. So Deering will get the ball back.
Fortunate.
It's a 5-point lead. Minute down in the fourth quarter. 51-46. Cassie for 3.
Ooh.
And it's Plalem coming away with the rebound.
Oh.
And a hard foul.
Oh, I could hear that all the way up here with headphones on.
So that's the third on Evan Lagasse. Jamison Fitzpatrick at the line for 2.
What the heck?
It's kept by Playlum. Ziamana, and that's drained.
Wow. He threw the ball to no one, and then Cheverus ends up with 3 more points.
So the largest lead for Cheverus now stands at 10 points. Cleveland and getting around Fitzpatrick, needing to cut a 8-point deficit. And McNabb couldn't get that one to go. A cross-court pass, Muhammad, and too hard, hits the back of the rim. Playlum got the rebound. And a block by Latour. Jamal, and gets that one to go. Now down to a 6-point.
Oh.
And Latour trying to get it on the dive. And it's a tie-up. Cheverus will keep possession. McNabb couldn't get that one to go. Playlum getting the rebound. McNabb. And that one's good for Ragonje. Out of bounds, last touched by Cheverus. 4 minutes in, 26 seconds left to go in this game. Cheverus up by 8, 58-50. Long 2 for Lagasse. Need to limit the second chance points for Cheverus. They need to hold them to a one and done. And that's a good start. Tie up, possession arrow with Deering. And it's a timeout with 4 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. It's Cheverus 58, Deering 52. And here we go. Back from the timeout. Latour.
And that was a Cheverus timeout, right?
Yeah, it was. Lagasse getting a screen by Jamal. Good for Lagasse not forcing something there.
I know, but a lot of time is running off the clock.
And a player-controlled foul on Tayshaun Cleveland. That's his fourth.
Yeah, you can't give a hip check here in basketball. Boy, all that time ran off the clock and they didn't even get a shot.
McNabb. McNabb for three. Hits off the front of the rim. Cleveland with the rebound. And Tayshaun Cleveland puts it in. It's a 4-point game. 3 minutes to go. 58-54. It's cross-court Plelum for three. That one's no good. Fitzpatrick with the rebound and puts it in.
Wow, he muscled 2 points out of that one.
And a 30-second timeout by Cheverus. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this game. It's Cheverus 60, Deering 54. And we're back.
Darren's got to be flawless here. This last 2.5 minutes.
Burke to Jamal.
They got to not only flawless, they got to get some points.
And foul is on Shima Reganje. It's his fourth. Oh, no, sorry, that's his first.
Cheverus has got a lot of fouls to give here.
Jamal drives in and gets that one to go. Cheverus able to get it over. Need to get the ball away. Tor almost stealing it. McNabb runs into Burke, getting double teamed, and gets it to Fitzpatrick.
How did that happen? Wow. And Darren can't foul here. Well, yes they can.
Justin Jamal with his first. Team's third. Almost stealing it. And Fitzpatrick getting the two. And quickly on the other end, Justin Jamal. So it's under a minute to go, 57 seconds. It's another timeout. It's a full timeout at Cheverus 62, Deering 58. And we're back. Full court press for Deering. And it's a timeout before the 5-second call on for Cheverus. And so time and score remain the same, and we'll be back. And we're back. Not sure what the two refs are. And they're talking about he can run along the baseline. It was off a make. And McNabb getting to the other end, and Deering was trying to foul. McNabb misses the basket. Batera and couldn't get that one to go, but time stops.
Geez, and on the other end on that inbound pass, I think LaChoa was knocked to the ground, and the Darren fans were looking for a foul from someone.
And that's the fifth on Jamison Fitzpatrick. So he's going to have to come out. His night is done. Ending with 15 points. Michelle Butera at the line. hitting the first one.
Well, this is going to get interesting. And both teams have a foul to give before they start automatic free throws.
And missing it. And it's a tie-up. .5 seconds on the clock. 62-59. Cheverus with the lead. And where it's a tie-up, there's no... And he moved. That's a travel.
Oh, that's right.
He can't move. It wasn't on a made basket. It was on the tie-up. So Deering gets the ball back on the lapse of judgment.
And we've seen that a couple of times this season.
Butera getting the inbound, putting it up, missing it. And it's a great timeout for Deering, but that shot does not count.
Oh, no.
30.5 seconds on the clock. Deering with possession, down by 3. It's 62-59. And we're back. Deering on the sideline. Getting it in. Muhammad. It's a 3. Missing it. Cleveland with the rebound. 17 seconds. It's a 3 and drains it. Good one, Muhammad.
And the foul. This place is erupted. Oh.
13.5 seconds on the clock.
This place has erupted.
And missing it. Having a chance to win it. Drains it! Evan Lagasse with the 3. Deering leads this with 4.9 seconds on the clock after a great hustle at the rebound by Tavian LaChore.
Oh my goodness.
And so Cheverus now has a chance to tie things up with a 3, but what a game by Deering. And we'll stay here. And
I don't dare to turn it off just in case it doesn't come back on again. Oh my goodness. This place is gone crazy.
I have to say, this hustle, and they did add some time on the clock. It's 6.4 seconds. And Deering, what great hustle on the offensive side of the ball to get those rebounds, and a great swing to the other side of the court to find Evan Lagasse for a wide open 3.
Well, and as a fan, I'm running the camera, but I'm also got one eye on the game outside the camera, and I don't want to get lost.
It's inbound. Will McNabb shoots a 3. It's rebounded. And that's it. Deering coming away with the victory.
Oh my goodness.
And I have to say, this is the best win this season for Deering.
Well, and the thing too about the whole thing is you said the word hustle. They, after that missed free throw, they were all on the ground getting that ball to get that shot off. And you know, every once in a while, you need the basketball gods to shine down on you. And this time, it happened for Deering.
And this season has been strife with struggle in these close games losing close games both to South Portland. The first game against Cheverus, close game against the first one against Portland. I mean, go down the list on all the games that Deering has led up. The late game against Gorham. This win, if I were a team, I would not want to play this Deering team in the tournament.
Today was a we've filmed them for the most part this season, and today felt so different. The coach was animated in a good way. The team hustled. They played some great defense. They let the game get away from them a little bit, but they reeled it back in, and then at the end of the game, they just did what needed to be done. And it just goes to show you, when you hustle, good things come. And they hustled. What a great game.
Yeah, I mean, to say that this Deering team, man, what a game to come away with a 3-point victory. And it took a team effort. Not one single player for all 5 players on the court. They were working as one team. They weren't 5 individuals on the court. You saw that in the hustle on the offensive rebounds. You saw that getting the ball to the open player, making the unselfish pass to get those last 3-pointers to take the lead and win.
Yeah, great game.
And I mean, this should be a horn to the rest of AA that this is not a team that you want to play. They've had experience now in these close games, and finally they get a big win against the top team.
Just what they needed.
And so look, as I calculate the numbers for the scoring, and I think also to talk about the fouling out of Jamison Fitzpatrick is the reason why they got those 2 offensive rebounds at the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, and it's those little things too that can you just don't know until they happen. When a team gets one of their top players to come out of the game.
And so Tayshaun Cleveland comes away with the top scorer of the game at 24. Evan Lagasse with 20 points. And running through the other numbers, Justin Jamal had 8. Michel Butera had 1. Tavian Lachor had 1. Rudwan Muhammad had 9, and including that 3-pointer to tie things up, Corbin Burke had 2. On the other side, the leading scorer was Leo McNabb with 22, and he was held scoreless in the 4th quarter. And running through the other players, Nicola Plalum had 10, Sammy Zayamana had 7, Shema Raganje had 6, and AJ Lachor had 2, and Jamison Fitzpatrick had 15. But great win for Deering. This should give them a lot of momentum heading into their next game. It is against Bonnie Eagle. It's going to be a good one in that one. It will be the second of the 2 matchups this year against Bonnie Eagle. Cheverus will have to go back to the drawing board, and they will not have an easy test in the next one. They have to travel to Wyndham, and so Cheverus going to look to bounce back in that one. Final score in this one is Deering 65, Cheverus 62. Saying so long, this has been a production of WPPS TV3 Portland Public Schools. Saying good night.
And thank you very much for watching. My heart rate has just finally slowed down. Good evening.